out the new version of the omnimodel voice version to the Plus subscribers first, but I don't have it yet because when I test ChatGPT on my phone, it does not yet have the features and functionalities that we saw in the demo last Monday. So let's give that a try and sort of give it a test. Okay, so I'm going to try. Hey there, I have a job interview.
Great. What are you planning to try, Dee?
Oh, cool, awesome. Hey, I've got a job interview coming up. Can you help me get ready?
Of course, Dee.
There.
What's the job about, and what kind of preparation do you need?
I'm going to be interviewing for a job as an AI writer. I'm a little rusty at this, so I just need to practice going through basic interview questions.
That sounds exciting. Let's start with a common interview question. Can you tell me about yourself and your background in AI writing? How would you answer that?
Well, I'm the editor of Deep Learning Daily. It's a daily newsletter on LinkedIn. So I have a very high subscriber growth rate, and I started the newsletter myself.
That's a solid start. You might want to add a bit more detail to highlight your experience and skills. For example, I'm the editor of Deep Learning Daily, a daily newsletter on LinkedIn that has seen significant subscriber growth. I founded the newsletter myself, focusing on the latest advancements in AI, and have built a strong readership base. My experience includes researching and writing about complex AI topics, making them accessible to a broader audience.
Can you stop?
And engaging with a community of AI enthusiasts and professionals.
That's a great answer.
How does that sound? Do you want to practice another question?
Yeah, hey, that was a great answer. Can you talk twice as fast?
Sure, I'll speed it up. Let's try another question. Why do you want to work as an AI writer for our company?
Same speed. Because I'm really excited about the field of artificial intelligence. I want to be at the forefront of working in AI.
That's a good start. Let's expand a bit for more impact. I'm passionate about artificial intelligence and eager to be at the forefront of this evolving field. Ready for another question?
Yeah, I am, but I would love it if you would sing the question to me. I'm just in a musical mood.
All right, let's give it a shot. Why do you think you're the perfect fit for this AI writer position?
I'm an excellent writer. I pay attention to deadlines, and I have great enthusiasm for the source material.
Great points. Here's a fuller version for more detail. I believe I'm the perfect fit for this AI writer position.
Okay, let me stop you right there.
Who consistently meets deadlines. My enthusiasm for AI and deep understanding of the subject matter enable me to create engaging and informative content that resonates with readers. Want to tackle another question?
Yeah, I do, but when you ask me the question, could you whisper it to me? Just super whispery voice.
Sure thing. Whispers, what are your greatest strengths as an AI writer?
Okay, now that was funny. Just said whispers and then what are your greatest strengths? My greatest strengths are I can understand. Are you saying I'm not polished?
Technical concepts
I'm very polished. Look at me.
A
dress in this great sweatshirt.
Additionally, I excel at writing for readers who speak English as a second language.
I really do.
Ensuring clarity and accessibility for a diverse audience. Ready for another one?
Yeah, I do, but when you ask me this question, can you ask it in great dramatic voice? Because I think I need to get more excited about this interview.
Absolutely, Dee. Here we go. In a dramatic voice, what is one challenge you faced in your writing career?
It's kind of funny.
And how did you overcome it?
Wow. A challenge that I faced in my writing career. Think about that one. Hey,
yes, think about a specific challenge you encountered. How did you handle it? And what did you learn from the experience? This is a great way to show your problem-solving skills and resilience.
Give me some examples.
Despite the difficult circumstances, I maintained professionalism and ensured the process went smoothly. which taught me a lot about resilience and effective communication during crises. How does that sound? Ready for another question?
Yeah, that was a great answer. Okay, lay it on me. Give me another question. So, but ask me in great dramatic voice, which I know you're not going to do.
In a dramatic voice, how do you stay updated with the latest developments in AI and technology?
In dramatic voice, I'm telling you. Okay. I stay up with the latest updates by reading a great deal. So I read books by prominent AI researchers and professors. I read all of the major companies. So I spend probably about 4 hours a day researching and reading.
That's an excellent approach. Here's a refined version. I stay updated with the latest developments in AI and technology by dedicating a significant... That's a great example. Here's how you could present it.
Could be better.
Back when I worked at MCI, I was tasked with writing about the current state of telecommunications in South America, which was a particularly complex topic in the 90s. Despite having limited research available, I managed to create a comprehensive and convincing paper.
I really did.
By synthesizing the information I had and clearly explaining the nuances of the telecommunications landscape. This experience honed my ability to tackle complex subjects and present them in an understandable way. How does that sound? Ready for one more?
Yeah, it sounds good. It sounds like you should go for this job. Oh no, AI is going to take my job.
Haha, no worries. AI is here to assist, not replace. Ready for another question? Dramatic voice. How do you handle feedback and criticism on your writing?
I'm absolutely fine with it. So I write fan fiction as a hobby, and part of being a fan fiction writer is accepting the criticism as well as the praise. So lay it on me. I'm totally fine with the criticism. It makes me a better writer.
That's a great attitude. Here's a polished version. I handle feedback and criticism very well.
I love the subject material. I think AI is absolutely fascinating. I think about it all the time. I mean, I go to the gym every day to take classes, but I'm there, but my mind is thinking about AI, thinking about it when I'm driving. I'm always thinking about it. I really love the study of artificial intelligence.
That's fantastic. Here's a polished version. What motivates me to stay passionate about AI writing is my genuine love for the subject matter. I find AI absolutely fascinating and think about it constantly, whether I'm at the gym, driving, or just going about. My deep interest and enthusiasm for studying artificial intelligence keep me engaged and excited about sharing my knowledge through writing. How does that sound? Want to tackle another question?
Yeah, question for you first, though. Sometimes your voice cuts out. Is that due to connectivity issues with my internet connection?
Possible that connectivity issues could cause my voice to cut out. If it keeps happening, you might want to check your internet connection or try refreshing the page.
Definitely don't have the updated version of GPT4o, despite the fact that my model on the top says GPT4o on the phone, but that's fine. It's going to roll out in the next couple weeks. The voice that you hear on there does sound somewhat animated, but it's not the same animation that we heard last week in the demo, the live demo. That voice was very animated, so much so that it got OpenAI in trouble. And definitely not the Scarlett Johansson voice. So this one is, I believe, called Ember, is the other voice that's on there. Actually, if you want to hear the Sky voice, there is still a voice on here called Sky. I just had changed the default. Oh no, actually, okay, super funny. It says I'm using the Sky voice, but the voice that we're hearing is not Sky. That one is actually the voice of Ember. Hey there, what voice am I listening to?
Hey D, you're listening to my standard voice. How's it sounding to you?
Yeah, pretty good. OpenAI has named their 5 different voices with different names. Am I listening to Ember?
Yes, you're listening to Ember. Glad you like it. How's everything going with your writing projects lately?
Fabulous. I love to write. One of the other voices, so It's not what Sky used to sound like, although I can still access that voice as a sample.
I'm excited about teaming up with you, and I'm all set to dive in. So how can I make your life easier?
Okay, so that was the original Sky voice from November 2023. So, but even if I confirm and then try to have a conversation, it by default switches over to another voice, which I think is because of this lawsuit business going on. Well, that's all I have for you today. Tune in again for another edition of Deep Learning Daily. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you're notified when new videos pop up. Plus, it's like really good for my ego. The subscribe button is right over that way. Maybe it's that way.
Deep Learning Daily, the podcast of the mind. We feed your curiosity.